Hey everybody, this is Miss Cundiff, and this is pronoun teaching video number 2. Now today we're going to do things a little bit differently, and I need you to grab your grammar book, Grammar for Writing book, and highlighter and something to write with. So go get those things for me, and we're going to do some book work today, okay? All right, now when you have your book, I want you to open it to page 177. We talked about these two kinds of pronouns yesterday. Well, yesterday and Tuesday. They're on the first page of your note packet that we did in class on Tuesday. We even came up with different kinds of tests to be able to tell which one's subject, which one's objective in class on Tuesday. So today is kind of a review, maybe getting a little bit deeper than what we did in class on Tuesday. It is not hard. Subject pronouns, object pronouns, not hard. Okay, I promise, trust me. So going on to page 177, have both of these things ready to go. Go ahead and pop open your highlighter. So we're doing subject and object pronouns. Now you already know, sorry, you already know personal pronouns replace nouns. So go ahead and highlight that. Pronouns take the place of nouns. You already know that. And you know that a noun can act as a subject in a sentence. It can also act as an object. We've already talked about objects of the preposition. Those are nouns. If a noun can do it, then a pronoun can do it as well. So the jobs that nouns have, pronouns can have. Put your highlighter down, grab your pen or pencil. Out to the side of subject pronouns, do you remember what a subject test was? So put a blank and then put ran out to the side. You can see that. Blank ran. Mine's backwards, but you kind of get the gist of it. And then the object pronoun test was we wrote the word to and blank. Okay? So that's what I have so far. To and blank, and then blank ran. So remember, it's a subject pronoun if it can fit into the blank before ran. So test them all out, right where it says subject pronouns. I ran, we ran, you ran, he ran, she ran, it ran, they ran. That all makes sense. Those are our subject pronouns. It's an object pronoun if it can fit into the blank after the word to. For instance, to me, to us, to you, to him, to her, to it, to them. Those are our object pronouns because they act right there as objects of the preposition. All right? See how easy it is? I told you it was going to be easy. You don't believe me. Highlighter. A subject pronoun, highlight subject pronoun, is used as the subject of a sentence or a clause. I know that one's going to be hard to remember, but the subject pronouns act like subjects, okay? Just practice that over and over again. You'll have it down in no time. All right? A subject pronoun is also used as a predicate nominative. Highlight that. Got it? Okay. Hop on down to the third arrow. An object pronoun is used as a direct object, an indirect object of a preposition. Now, the only one of those that we've actually talked about is the object of a preposition. Direct object and indirect object, you should vaguely remember what those are from 7th grade grammar. We will go over those more in depth. We just haven't done that yet. I'm going to do predicate, nominative, direct object, and indirect object all at one time, and that's further down the road. But you do know object of the preposition, okay? Now, skip down to the 4th arrow, and it says pronouns and compound subjects, predicate nominatives, and pronoun and objects can often cause problems. Now, what's up with them causing problems? To help you choose the correct pronoun, underline this part, try each pronoun separately in the sentence. Break it apart. This is fun. This is fun. This is easy if you can remember to do this. For my friends and, okay, who am I going to try? Thorpe is an American hero. So break it apart. For my friends, Thorpe is an American hero. For me, Thorpe is an American hero. So then when you put it back together, it should be for my friends and me, Thorpe is an American hero. Does that make sense? So you break this sentence apart, and it's much easier to tell which kind of pronoun to use. Okay, so let's look at exercise 1. You know what? I'm sorry. Go over to the remember part. They have some of the best hints and things to remember and connecting things over here in the sidebars of your book. And this one's really good. Although you might hear people say, it's me, or that's Ben and him in informal situations, the use of object pronouns after a linking verb is grammatically incorrect. It's wrong. On tests and in academic writing, use subject pronouns. It is I. That's Ben and he. It sounds wrong, but it is correct. Like I said, we're going to go over those later in the year. So grab your pencil, and we're going to choose, do exercise 1. Choose correct pronouns. On the next page, underline the correct pronoun in parentheses, and then label it S if it's a subject pronoun, or O if it's an object pronoun. And now remember, real easy, go back to your subject test and your object test. And that's going to help you determine subject or object real quickly. All right, let's do 1, and then I'm going to let you do 2 through 5. So over on page 178, Jack and blank are reading about cowboys. So I'm going to go, Jack is reading about cowboys. Then which one of those, he is reading or him is reading? That's right, it's going to be he. So underline he. Now, go back to your 2 tests. Can I say, he ran? You can. That is a subject pronoun, so I'm going to write S over in the margin. You got it? You do 2 through 5 real quick, and then jump back right on the video for me. Okay, so here we go. Number 2, the presenters of our report are Lori and blank. Okay, so break it apart. The presenter of our report is Lori. The presenter of our report is she. And I know that one sounds wrong. It's that whole predicate nominative thing. She is the presenter. Lori is the presenter. That would be how you fix it. Can you say she ran? Yep. So she's going to be a subject pronoun. The favorite cowboy of Naya and I, or Naya and me. So let's break it apart. The favorite cowboy of Naya is Bill Pickett. The favorite cowboy of I or of me is Bill Pickett. That's right. Of me. Now, I'm going to take me. Can I say me ran? No, I can't. So it's not a subject. Can I say to me? Yes, I can, which means me is an object pronoun. So put O in the blank, or in the margin. Number 4, Ellen gave, blank some books. So let's say Ellen gave they some books. Ellen gave we some books. That's bad. Ellen gave them some books. Well, yep, that's better. Ellen gave us some books. Yep, there's our winner. Ding, 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 ding. Them and us. So underline it. Now, do your test. Can I say them ran, us ran? Not intelligently, but you could say to them, to us. So those are both object pronouns. So write O in the blank, in the margin. Sorry. Now we have another one, have to write our reports. She has to write, I have to write. That's pretty good. What about her have to write, me have to write? You know that doesn't even sound right. That doesn't sound intelligent. So you're going to choose she and I have to write our reports. Can you say she ran and I ran? You can. So we know both of those are going to be subject pronouns, so put an S in your margin. See how easy this is? So easy. All right. So go down to your exercise 2, and there's a paragraph. Buffalo soldiers. If you've ever seen a documentary or whatever, those Buffalo soldiers were tough guys, and they were way underappreciated. They were way ahead of their time. We have young black men serving in the Civil War when you had other young black men trying to get off of plantations and out of slavery and all of this, and knowing that they had, fellow black men as slaves, they still chose to serve their country. It's a really great story. So let's read our paragraph through and we'll find our errors. My classmates and me learned that Congress passed an act in 1866 to allow African Americans in the regular army. So 1866 is right after the Civil War. Our teacher wanted us to work in pairs, so he put Quinn and I together. Her and me did research. She and I shared our information with Thomas and them. We and them studied the Buffalo Soldiers and Benjamin O. Davis, Sr. The first African-American general in the U.S. military was him. Now, you know, some of that was just painful. Okay, so we're going to go back up here. You have, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 errors to find. So go in there, find your 6 errors, and I'm going to go through real quick and help you make sure they're correct. So pause me and then come back. Was it hard? It wasn't hard. All right, here we go. First line, my classmates learned, I learned. Cross off the me in the first line and write I. My classmates learned, I learned. All right, so skip down all the way to line 4. He put Quinn together. He put Quinn and me together. I sounds right, but it is not right there. Quinn and I. Sometimes people misuse pronouns trying to sound intelligent, and what happens is they make a grammatical error in trying to be something they're not. See? So Quinn and me together. Number 3, her and me, did research. How can we fix that? She did research. How am I going to change me? I did research. So that's 2 more errors right there. Go down to sentence 5. We studied the Buffalo Soldiers. What should you do with them? We studied. What should them be? They studied the Buffalo Soldiers. Very good. Now look at the last sentence. The first African American general in the U.S. military was, it should be he. Turn the sentence around. He was the first African American general in the U.S. military. So that last him should be a he. Are you good? Do you understand? Okay. All right, so that's it. That's pronoun teaching video number 2. You are finished. I think you have a little bit of homework to do. I think you're going to do a big dog exercise. Go and have fun. Show everyone what you know about pronouns. I'll see you guys later in the week. Bye.